Hi folks, welcome to the Post-16 Virtual Open Evening. This is a presentation for Digital Media Level 3. This is a Cambridge Technical awarded by OCR, which means it is an applied general, so similar to your Pearson BTECs as opposed to an A-level. So I'll talk you through a bit of the course content to start with. So the course itself is split into two separate years. Year one is known as a certificate in digital media. So that means it's kind of like half an A-level or an old school AS level. It can be a standalone qualification, but we do tend to encourage people to do the full 2 years because the second year really does complement the first year anyway. So in year one, you'll study 3 units. The first unit, unit 1, is called Media Products and Audiences. So this is all about learning the theory behind media products and audiences. It's assessed in an external exam. So that takes place in January and June. So you do have 2 chances to sit the exam if you want to better your grade, or you want to just get it out of the way in January, depending on what your teacher thinks is best. Then we have the coursework side of the course, which is Unit 21 and Unit 3. So both of those we teach combined as one piece of work in year 1. So you'll get given a client brief. And you'll have to come up with a load of ideas for it and then plan and deliver a pitch for that media product. So that's a bit like Dragon's Den sort of stuff. And then for Unit 3, you'll then actually go on to create that media product, which is really fun because you get to use kind of like cameras and, you know, dollies and all kinds of editing equipment. It's amazing. So all of that coursework is internally assessed by me, and then we will submit it when we're happy with it by May, and then it's normally kind of accredited by June, July. So that forms the full first year of the course. Year 2 is a little bit similar. So you have Unit 2, which is all about pre-production and planning. So again, you learn about the theory and how the industry works in terms of the pre-production stages of creating media products. Again, that's assessed in an external exam that you can sit in January and June if you choose to. And then we have 2 coursework units. The big one is the advertising media, where you learn about advertising campaigns and you create your own advertising campaign based on a client brief that's given to you. And then Unit 23 is about creating your own personal media profile, which is great for kind of building up your CV and using it if you're going on to apply for university or college or any kind of job. So again, Unit 20, Unit 23, the coursework units are assessed by your class teacher, which is usually me, and we make sure everything's kind of the best it can possibly be, and then we submit it in May for a visiting moderator to come and look at, or look at online, as it is at the minute. So the entry requirements for the course, we have kind of skills that we think would be beneficial. We'll make sure you're successful at the course, and qualifications that we think would be pretty essential. So skills, we think if you're a creative thinker, so you can kind of come up with lots of different ideas. If you're interested in creative use of digital avenues, if you're confident in writing, and also if you're confident using computers, then you will be successful at this course. We also feel that a grade 5 or above in English is quite essential because there is so much writing and paperwork and things that you need to create. And then also a grade 5 or a merit equivalent of subjects such as sort of art, graphics, ICT, creative media, just to kind of show us that you are serious and interested in these kinds of areas, if you like. So what are the lessons actually like? You'll have 4 or 5 lessons a week. Half of those will be on the coursework, half of those will be on the exam kind of units. So you'll have a couple of different teachers teaching the course. The Unit 1 and Unit 2 is taught either in the Media Hub or it's taught maybe in an ICT or social sciences room. That's very much about talking through ideas and kind of exploring cases and things like that. And then the coursework side of things are done in the Media Hub, which you might not have even noticed exists. unless you're walking down the art corridor and being really nosy. So this is a post-16 only Mac suite, basically. So we are very, very lucky to be able to offer you guys the opportunity to exclusively work in here. So if you study digital media or photography, this is your space. So we've got Macs in there for you to work on, and we've got a number of different pieces of kind of media equipment for you to play around with. We also have the Adobe Suite, so we use predominantly Premiere Pro and Photoshop, but we might use a few others if we're editing sound and animating things as well. So we also use Microsoft Teams to kind of set work and give you a bit of feedback and to chat about bits and pieces too. And then also your feedback is on a lesson by lesson basis verbally, and then we'll also give you feedback with written notes through Teams, and at the bottom of the screen is the official form that we use to kind of give you a bit of guidance in terms of what you could do to get to the next criteria. So in terms of the course itself, think about what it could lead to. If you're interested in any kind of element of the creative industries, thinking, you know, kind of behind the scenes production teams, if you think about being an audio engineer, a lighting engineer, you know, anything to do with radio, TV, film, acting, set making, advertising, graphics, anything in that kind of realm, this is a really useful course. And actually what the lovely thing about the OCR Cambridge Technicals is, the courses themselves are planned with the industry in mind. So everything that you will learn about and everything you will be asked to do is not too far away from actually what you would do in the real life situation. So if you were, you know, an editor for a soap, then, you know, you would be doing and handling the same kind of documents and software as what we would use. So it really is hands-on, preparing you for wider work in life. So in terms of assessments, it is assessed in kind of pass, merit, distinction, star, and you can see from the table there that a distinction is the equivalent of an A or B at A level, and a distinction star there is the equivalent of an A star, and they carry the same weighting in terms of UCAS points. So that's good to know. If you've got any other questions about digital media, you can just pop along and see me if you need to. I'm happy to chat about the course or ask any of the other students that you see passing from a safe distance. You can also email me. My email address is just up there on the screen. Or if you're really interested, you might want to go and have a look around the OCR website itself. Search for Digital Media Cambridge Technical Level 3, and you'll find all kinds of bits and pieces about the course there too. Okay, well, I hope I've answered any questions that you might have had, but if I haven't, if there's anything else, just get in touch. Thank you.